All right, so we are now basically a month into this new Winter 26 anime season. So, as per usual, I will give you the objective truth of how to rank all of these anime. And as I move them around, I will give you names. Like, of course, this is Boruto Next Generation, but of course, you already knew that. So, we will go over, figure out where we want to leave everything. And probably about once a month this season we'll do it. I don't really feel the need to do it once a week. I think they get redundant at that point. But once a month, I feel like is a good milestone. Beginning, middle, and end, you know? You know what? Let's start off strong, mainly because I didn't talk about it yesterday. This little show is called Medalist. It's about figure skating, a girl wanting to get to the Olympics, a guy who coaches her, super wholesome dynamic. He didn't really get as far as he would have liked, and it's back. It started up yesterday. I think it's only going to be a 9-episode second season, but they did confirm a movie. It was just a great return. I don't think it excelled past its highest of highs, but man, it hit for me. I really, really enjoyed it. The thing about this is I'm going to have a lot of really high ranking stuff because I honestly don't think anything I'm watching is below good right now. I really think this is a strong season. Like, as an example, this show here is called Hell Mode. I don't think it's this, and I don't think it's this. But I can safely say, I don't think it's mid. The more you see how they're handling the power system, so it's like it's like a Mushoku Tensei start in terms of like origin, without the Rudy weirdness. Dude's ability is set to like the maximum hell mode possible known to man, and watching him have like Digimon fusions and like enjoying the thrill of it, he's treating it like a game. It is starting to feel like maybe the goddess of this world is just presenting it like a game to make it easier for him. That is my assumption anyway. I think it's been a really good watch and one of my personal favorites that I'm looking forward to every week. So, I mean, you know, I think it's quite good. Oshinoko. We've had a few episodes now. It's been pretty fucking great. Yeah, I definitely think it should be above Medalist because we've seen more of it at this point. Really good stuff. Aqua's currently in his stage of, trying to live a normal life, while Ruby is, she's kind of the new badass of the season. It's pretty interesting writing going on. I quite like it. JJK, slap that bad boy in peak. But what about the Japanese? Don't they hate the? No, they don't. People, I honestly don't. I mean, it makes it really easy for people like me to make money off those people. But like, do people really not realize that some loud voices online do not represent the masses? Like, just because some Japanese people on Twitter got mad does not mean the Japanese as a whole hates it. The same way, while insert small man reviews grifts on whatever topic of the week doesn't represent the masses of the anime community. Calm down, guys, okay? Fuck it, let's slap another peak in there. This is hard for me. I like Fate more than I like JJK, but I do think JJK deserves to be in front of Fate right now. That one episode 2 weeks ago where it was just pure dialogue, fucking masterclass, and the latest episode, whole Kill Bill shit, I think it does deserve it. However, best Gilgamesh incoming, and it probably will end up in front of it by the end. Hell's Paradise. Great watch. Very good stuff. We're finally getting answers about the elixirs of immortality. Production is very consistent. I'm not saying it's a massive jump from season 1 because I do think it was often grifted for no fucking reason. But just good stuff across the board. Let's see. This one's called Shiboyugi, playing death games to put food on the table. This is a show that is very unique. It's really, really good. The directing and everything, Studio Dean cooked something that's bound to be like one of, if not the best things they've ever made. As I expected, it fell off for anime videos across the board, not just like a me thing. False hype always happens with these shows. The first episode, oh my god, they're so crazy, and those same people never turn back, you know? I, however, have been fucking loving it. I actually think episodes 2 and 3 were better than its dramatic first episode, for being real. Let's do something simple. This is called fucking I left Demon Party to hunt down a cute girl. I don't know what it's called. It's just a really good show. Um the thing about it that's nice, and I think the biggest thing that keeps it as a good show and not a mid show, is there's multiple love pairings that don't really overstep each other. Like you think like, oh, it's gonna be a harem where like a bunch of people like the same girl or whatever. It's like, no, dude just was isekai'd into this world as like Demon Lord right hand man, didn't want to be Demon Lord, escaped with the human girl, and now is just having a really cute, wholesome time. The background art is fantastic. I've seen far too many creators online shit talk its background art because it's not traditional. It's fucking so creative. I really like it. I don't think it's an amazing, great masterpiece of a show, but it's like when I say when something's good, you don't complain about good. You're like, man, I had a good time, right? Keep that in mind. Um, let's do this one. This is called The Holy Grail of Eris. I don't know how I'm gonna rank this one yet. It's definitely a great show. It's you know how in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Yugi has the Pharaoh in his Millennium item, and like they take turns controlling the body in terms of like times of need. Think of that, but a revenge story, where the girl in the red here got hung. She shouldn't have. This girl needs confidence as she's getting betrayed, and they work together to unsolve the like to basically figure out this mystery and solve it, and just it's way better than I thought it would be. Very good watch. Also knew it would be false hype, but I'm still going to be covering it every so often on YouTube. I think it's pretty great. Um, this one. Reincarnated has a dragon hatchling. This is an interesting one. I don't know how I'm going to rank it, though. I have to ponder this. This is one of the most fun shows I'm having times with this season, right? Like, I don't think I believe it's great. In terms of enjoyment, it's been borderline peak for me. But I think if I look at everything as a whole, it's just a really fucking good time. I feel pretty good putting that in good. Production is actually surprisingly great. Both Hell Mode and their shows 3D, I enjoy quite a bit. Um, we'll save the carryovers for last, I guess. This one's called "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." Its second season has arrived. Fuck off. Goddamn thing. I'm gonna say it's been pretty good right now. Its first episode premiere was like towards like the middle of what I think season one did in terms of entertainment. Its latest episode, well, granted, its latest episode aired today, so I guess I'm an episode behind. I think it's been very good. I think that's that show in a whole. It bounces around between good and great. I quite enjoyed its second season. This one's called Jack of All Trades, Party of None. I always want to say Master of None, but it's called Party of None. This is good. This is a banished hero story. I can't figure out which one I'm going to put it on. The thing about it is the banished hero thing is actually really well done. I'm not sure if I'd say it's great yet, though. Entertainment-wise, sure. I think it's slab down in the middle of the good. I do think these two shows are better for me personally, but this is a good watch. Like Banished Hero stuff happens every season, but this is like actually a Banished Hero story where like between the hero party that betrayed him, the world and how they see him, and the reasons he feels the way he does, like it all just makes way more sense than usual. Really, really fun time. I look forward to it every single week. The issues we're getting pretty much just down to just great and amazing shit now. Well, I guess Tojima. This is a hard one for me. The last couple episodes of Tojima, man, have made no fucking sense. I'll just give it fucking great just for the bullshittery of it. 2 Year Eternity has finally ascended back into what I need it to be, which is nice. Little rocky start in Core 1. Core 2 has definitely been in a much better trajectory. Gnosia. It's been pretty fucking great. I do think it's borderline peak with what they've been doing, but I think great's a fair ranking right now. My Hero. I'll give My Hero good right now. I don't think Vigilantes is doing anything too crazy, but I think the thing that I really appreciate about Vigilantes is they're focusing a lot more on characters outside the main cast, like they're showing the world in a way that the main show wouldn't do outside of like an episode, and they're kind of like dominating that here. Yeah, I think people are going to be salty about what's going to happen. Now, they're not going to be salty about this. Free Ren. Thing about this is it's hard. I've seen more episodes of JJK and Fate than I have Free Run this season. The first episode that it returned with, very, very fun, and then the second episode, explosively fun. But I got to look at what I've had as a whole. So I'm going to keep it in peak, but I don't think I'm going to put the others. This one's called Noble Reincarnation. Believe it or not, it's fucking peak. There's no room for interpretation here. The kid gets reborn in the same world he's a part of, 13th Prince, and the way he examines the world, it's like, think of characters who, when they get reborn or isekai'd, whatever, and they're like very selfish, and they're like, and they do whatever it takes, blah blah blah. Imagine that level mindset, but he only does things that are good, but he still has that level of selfishness and that drive, and the way everything responds. You know how Seventh Prince, whatever it was, and how sus that show was? Imagine that show with none of the sus, and then like One Piece politics. Not even joking. This one's called Sentenced to Be a Hero. Man. This is the show I know the most, because the first episode was an hour long, and we've had a few episodes since. I think it's, honestly, it's pretty fucking good. It might be, it might be the show I can rank the highest between characterization, the writing, it's literally one of the main people who worked on Mushoku Tensei made this show. And that's why the visual style looks like it. It's so freaking good. Darwin Incident. We're gonna save you for last. This one's called Roll Over and Die. I think it's been pretty great. Main character is supposed to be the hero. She got tossed away by her party. Her ability is the reversal. So if something's cursed, it's like negative 1,000 health points. She would gain 1,000 health points. If it's to buff your health, she'd lose her health. So she was considered useless until she picked up a cursed sword. Now she's pretty fucking crazy, and she's marked as a slave. She saved another slave. They're tackling this world. Very good stuff. I'm enjoying it a lot. This one's called the Darwin Incident. This show's like a literacy test. I really think so. I think I'm gonna slap it here. Here's the thing. I do think it's bored. Like, the thing about this, I try not to really include sequels or carryovers. And when I determine my anime of the season, I think of the new stuff. So in this case, Fate would be new. Playing Death Game, Sentenced to Be a Hero, Noble Reincarnation, Darwin. Those are like my favorites. I just freaking love them. This one's about, they did an experiment, half human, half chimpanzee DNA. Group terrorists want him for nefarious purposes. The adoptive family wants to raise as a normal. So imagine the strength of both a human and a monkey combined, and the intelligence of both those combined, and just the ultimate specimen. But the way it examines the world is so objectively logical, but it gets to a point where you're like, this thing could destroy humanity if you want. But at the same time, a lot of interesting facts. And I mean, it makes you, like, as someone who eats meat regularly, right? Like, I'm not a vegan, a vegetarian, anything like that. The kid's mindset, it's like, you're not trying to combat my own logic with emotion. You're presenting facts that are hard to, change my opinion on. So it's a good watch. I think this is how I'm ranking it. I don't think there, believe it or not, both Hell Mode, this cute girl show, maybe even Jack of All Trades, the dragon thing, and Noble Reincarnation. These were all shows I was convinced were going to be in that mid to like drop category, and they've all impressed me. This is the objective facts so far of the season. I have not watched everything, okay? Like, I don't know. I haven't started the new Trigun season. I'm not, there's some stuff. There's 21 fucking things on this list. That's more than enough. And I watch like 14 other things a week over on Patreon on top of this. So I got enough anime I'm watching. You can let me know what you've been thinking of the season, your favorite, your least favorite, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, Patreon. You're going to catch the full live reactions to everything. We do all these on YouTube, but we don't do them all consistently on YouTube. So if you want to see full live reactions to every episode, it is over on Patreon. Catch y'all next month for month 2. The definitive list, second chapter.